Hi everybody, it's Tammy Espatia from Unbreak Your Life. Welcome to Worthy Wednesday. I have a question for you. Do you have a replacement strategy? Do you have a replacement strategy for your relationship? I ask that question because people out there do, but I had a couple of instances that happened this week that really made me think about that. First of all, I have a computer that needed to be repaired. I have one of those laptops that fold in half, a 360 thing, and this have a touch screen on it, and I love it. And I had to have a computer because I'm a teacher, I'm an adjunct professor, and I have my business, and I'm working on another project or another program, and I need to have a computer. So I took it in and to the Geek Squad. Yes, Best Buy, I love them. And I had them, they have to send it off to get it to the repair center to get it repaired. So I got a substitute, actually a backup computer, which I'm going to keep anyway because I realize I need one now. So I got a backup computer and I was using that for the week. But 2 days later, they called me and they said that they looked at it to repair it and they can't repair it. They can't fix it. So they're going to give me a replacement. They're going to give me a new one and exchange it for a new one. And I went, oh, that's kind of nice. Great. I get and they said, oh, and then they said, by the way, this one's old and outdated, so we don't have the same one anymore. So you get an upgrade. You get to upgrade to a new one. I went, it's even better. so, so that made me think about what we do in our relationships. How often do we not take the time to think about repairing our relationships that are broken and just go, let's replace it and even maybe upgrade. Think we can upgrade. Grass isn't always greener, buddies. Yeah. Anyway, another incident happened as well this week. I was working with my coach. Yes, personal growth coaches have their own coaches to keep them on track and help them grow and challenge them. And so I was looking at being a guest speaker on a podcast. And so I was looking at this one podcast and I wanted to see what it was like to see if this is something I would be interested in doing. And I listened to a few of them, of their podcasts. And what struck me is one of the podcasts was about when to take a break from your online dating websites. And one of the hosts was talking about her taking a break from one of the 4 websites she was on, dating websites, and talking about how she needed a break and all the details that went into that. And I'm thinking to myself, holy moly, these people have thousands and tens of thousands of followers, and they've been doing this for a couple of years. And I got to thinking, is this what people do now to look for relationships, or is that even what they're doing? I don't know, but this is supposed to be a website that's supposed to help people find love. And they did have sex in the title of the podcast as well. And I'm thinking, yeah, no, I don't think they're going to want to hear what I have to say. But that got me thinking too as well about the replacement thing and about relationships. Are we just not taking the opportunity and the time to value ourselves and look at our own self-worth and know who we are first before we get into a relationship? Because so many of us just think we want what we want, and if it's not working, they replace it, kick it out, and maybe see if we can find something better. Or we're just jumping from one to the other and not really taking the time to know what we want in a relationship. So those 2 things this week really hit me, and I wanted to kind of bring those to your attention so you could think about it and ask yourself, do I have a replacement strategy? Am I one of those people who has a replacement strategy? I hope not. But if you are, think about that. Think about the pattern of your relationships. Have you not lasted? Have you never given those relationships the due diligence to work things out before you go, no, on to the next one? So think about that. And next time in my next Worthy Wednesday, hopefully I'll have some updates on my podcast options and opportunities to share with you, and maybe have you tune in as well. But until next time, know your worth. Have a great week. Bye bye.